Hello. Uh-oh. I got volume on. Or, hold on, guys. Nope, nope. Okay, okay. I know for a fact I turned his mic off and all of his volume off, but never fails. Never fails. So how's it going, everybody? We ready to get this event going? I need to make sure this is off. Do, 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 doom, 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 doom. How's it going? I am such a goofball tonight. I've had a fantastic day. I hope you guys had a fantastic day. Whew. Okay, let's see. Hello, Robert. Glad for you to be here. Naomi, thank you, sister. I appreciate the links. Yvonne, started my horses. I seen that. I was like, oh, she's got a section done already. Sneaker. Starting with me, Diane. Nice. Awesome, Naomi. Hi, Harvest Moon. How are you, sister? Hey, hey, Anxiety Art Adventures. How's it? How's it going, sister? And there's the Trapper Dooby Doo. Him's tuckered out. We played outside all day long today. We got stuff to talk about, but I want to say hi to everybody. Beth B, what's up, sister? I always want to say J and S, but it's S and J Creation. Hey, hey. Sister Donna Lady. Hey, hey. Hi, Tanya, Abby, Jenny, Cynthia, Black Wolf Raven, Kristi. Hello. There's the procrastinator. What's going on, sister? Hugs to you. Yes, we are starting the GiddyUp. I'm so excited to start another painting, especially something that is special. I don't know why, but this wants to stick really bad over here. It's not being very friendly. I ended up ripped the plastic. Kind of ticked me off earlier. But it's okay. I ain't gonna let nothing tick me off. I'm in a good mood. Hey, Nana. Cross stitch unicorn. Nice. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. So tonight we're kicking off the GiddyUp event with YouTube, Instagram, and whoever else wants to join in. So tonight's topic of choice, of course, is going to be horses. And I'm opening up my live stream to anybody who wants to come in and join in on the live and talk to me, ask me questions. You ready? Awesome. Me too. I'm so excited. So there is that opportunity as well. But of course, I'm just going to be talking away about horses and what they mean to me growing up as a kid. Horses. Halloween crafting. Hello. So I already got my 310 ready to go. I don't know why, but I gotta start 310 first if there's 310 to go down. But yeah, Trapper is tuckered out. We had a long day outside working today. I should say Trapper laid underneath the shade tree almost all day long and just sat over there and was just like, whatever, Dad, you go over there and sit over there on that riding lawnmower and just mow away. I'm just going to sit right here in the shade tree and, yeah. Every once in a while, he'll come running up straight at the freaking riding lawnmower, act like he's going to run straight into the riding lawnmower, and then last second, dodge the riding lawnmower. And I'm like, dog, I'm going to run your ass over if you don't quit being Houdini. Houdini, Houdini, Houdini. Fresh air camouflage out. So, he just chilled out. He ran around. I weed-eated all the way around my yard. And then I mowed my yard. And if you guys have seen my yard is probably a football field long and about 40 feet wide. Maybe about 40 yards wide. So it's a big old yard. So I had a busy day. And then on top of that, I went over to my blackberries. I have blackberries that grow thornless blackberries. And I went over there and I weeded all around the blackberries so they have a nice fresh border so we can put some gosh, what am I trying to think of? So we can give them some vitamins to make them grow and get big and strong. Yeah, Trapper was playing Trapper plays chicken with a running lawnmower all the freaking time. Scares the shit out of me. He'll be running straight at me, and then last minute he's dodging out of the way. I'm like, what are you doing, you psycho? Yeah, I got a story about that dog too. But I'm using my horsey pen tonight. I mean, horsing event, so I gotta use my horse pen. Okay, so I feel like I have missed out on a lot of chat. Okay, I'm off to take my... Good night, sister. Have a good night. Fresh air come up out. Forgot to sing Laura. Posted my kit up on Instagram. Nice. Horsies. So yeah, if anybody wants to join me tonight, I'll send you the link. You can join me as long as you're working on the event. Painting, more than willing to bring you on. If you're a YouTuber or just a subscriber, I don't care. I'm opening up to everybody. Love you too. Where did I get the horse pen? I think it was Yvonne that got the horse pen for me. And I think it came from... I can't remember. Whimsicaldaisys. There you go. I thought that's what I was thinking, but then I was like, well, maybe it was Donnie's shop too. So, but yes, Whimsicaldaisys. It's in the description down below if you want to check it out. So, I start at the top left. You start at top left. I usually start at the bottom left because I can keep my hand on the clear plastic and not being sticky all the time. Yeah, I thought Donnie had them too, and that's what I wasn't sure. I think I just seen him on Donnie's shop because I just got a pin from her. Oh my god, like gorgeous. So, anyways, I have been wanting to start a community event for quite some time. Back in like December, I started talking about the event and wanting to do it, and I started planning. And yes, they are, sister. They are wonderful animals. So I started planning, and then I was going to open it up around the time I started my collab with Crafting with Kristi. And then Crafting with Kristi said, bro, you want to do a collab together? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I put my event off. That way I can plan it better. And you guys, oh my God, I got something to show you. This isn't all of them. I have a couple more in the molds still, but this is what I have completed for giveaway items. They're in sets. My lighting is horrible over here. I apologize for that. This thing is like on some type of wackadoodle. Yeah, I've been on a mission. I've been pumping those things out. And just wait until you see the ones that are in the mold. Hold on. Let me see if it's dry enough to take out. It is dry enough to take out. Oh my God. You guys, this is freaking adorable. It's got a lighter colored body and a darker mane. Is that not freaking awesome? I have two just like this. And set that over there so it can finish curing. So my plan is to do 3 giveaways a week. So tonight I will do 2 giveaways of the cover minders. So you'll get a horse and a saddle. And then I'll do 2 tonight. And then Wednesday in my whip and chat, I will sorry, the dog moved. I will do a giveaway in my whip and chat for one of those. So 3 of them total a week. Whew. They're so gorgeous. I know. They're just like, oh. And if anybody knows of a place to ship that, like I could ship it from home, I could take care of everything from home, I can pay for it at home, and not have to go to post office, because going to the post office here is a pain in the damn neck. And it could be an hour wait or longer. And I'm on a limited time when I can go for my lunch break. So if I could pay for it online and print out a label and just drop it off and be done. Does Kristi need a horse painting? Yes, she does. She doesn't have one. I was looking for one of my paintings to send to her, but it ended up it didn't look very good, so I didn't send it. Pretty, so sparkly, glitter pony, so pretty. Wow. That one is gorgeous, cool. Yes. I know, I've been putting some very creative thoughts into, plus I bought a new big thing of mica powder. So because on my day off, the post office is normally a lot busier. And I don't even know if the post office is open on Saturdays right now. So, they'll get her. They have lots. Yeah, I just don't know if these could, like if I was to put them into a small bubble mailer, how much it would cost. Because when I put them in a small bubble mailer and mail them out, it's like $3. So am I gonna have to put like $3 worth of stamps on this stupid thing? Will they even take that? I don't know. Ontario, Canada, it's 11:21 p.m. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, with the YouTube schedule, when I first started YouTube, I was going at 6 o'clock, and then when summer came, I changed it to 8, and I was the only one that was going live on Saturdays, and then now a lot of people go live on Saturdays, so I I let Sister Shine Like a Diamond take over the earlier spot, and I just said I'll go at 8 all the time. Okay, yeah, I could try that, Dev. I know my boss has an account with them, but I I just get tired of asking my boss for stuff all the time. It's like, do it myself. So, USPS, United States Postal Service, yes. I'm late. Hi, Susan. Hi, Cynthia. We got 2 Cynthias in the house. Click and ship. Okay. I need a pen. I don't have a pen. I have multiple down painting pens next to me, but no pen. I see a pen. I'm going in for the kill. Ugh. Don't move, Trapper. I got it. Got it. Thank you. Okay. So, I'm late. Where do I post the start picture? You can post it to Instagram and use the hashtag GiddyUp with JTMJ Crafts 2021. And you can tag me in your post. You don't even really have to show a starting picture. I think you guys are worthy enough to start a new project with me and not pick a canvas that you've already had been working on for a while. I mean, if you started your canvas today, that's perfectly fine. I just don't want you to post a picture and be like, "Oh, I'm working on my canvas," and it's like over halfway done. Yeah, no thanks. Anyways, yep, there you go. There's the hashtag. All right, I'm trying to get this hair out of my face because it's driving me nuts right now. So, horses to me are very special. My mom loved horses, and I as well loved horses. I grew up on 15 acres. We've had horses our whole life. Up until my mom passing, we had horses. After my mom passed, my dad put his foot down and said, "No more horses." He don't like horses. He never has liked horses. Thinks they cost too much money. Yada, yada, yada. And one of these days, I will get a horse or a mule. I would really like to have a mule because they're more sure-footed when they're walking. They 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 can go through mountains a lot easier than horses can. They know how to like maneuver themselves because that's how they were like brought up. So anyways, all you have to do is put the @ symbol in front of their name, sister. Put the @ symbol, type their name out, and it should pop up, and then you just click on it. So when I was like 7 years old, nice, Cynthia. Gypsy Violet. Oh, I remember that one. Okay. Thanks. I will post it after the live. Okay. I love horses too. Your aunt has two. They're such an awesome animal. Just to like this. It's funny to say it, but the smell of a horse smells so good. It just smells so good. I don't know what it is. The smell of a horse. I don't know. It just smells good. So when I was about, I think 6 or 7. I think I was 6 and my brother was 8. And we were always out trying to ride my mom and my aunt's horses. And one day my aunt said, "Do you guys want a horse?" We're like, "Yeah, we want a horse." And she goes, "Nah, I think you guys should get a pony." And we're like, "Okay, let's get a pony." And my mom's like, "Nope, you guys don't need a pony. You're not responsible enough to have a pony," or whatever she said. And my aunt was like, "Oh yeah, well watch this." My aunt was the enabler of the family because she was a veterinarian, so she used to get all kinds of cool animals, and she was like, she would bring home animals all the time. So she found us a pony. We named him Skeeter. He was wild little freaking boy. Um, you're working on Gypsy Violet too. You wrote as a kid. You agree? You want to wonder, but you're allergic. Hi, Christina. Nice. Cynthia. I used to show horses as well. I'll get there. I'm not going to jump ahead. So my mom was like, "No, they're too young," because this pony was wild. Wild. He was a little spitfire. So my mom was like, "No, they can't have it. They'll get hurt." And my aunt was like, "Okay, I'll just take them over here to my house." Nice, creative Grammy. So my aunt was like, "That's fine. I'll just take them over to my side of the property." And each day when I got home from school or I think it was actually during summer when we got the pony. So I would go over and ride my aunt's horse, and she would be like, "All right, boys, we're breaking this pony." So me and my brother at 6 and 8 years old, we broke our pony. And within like, I think it was like 3 weeks, we had the pony riding where we both can just jump on the pony and just ride. And then my mom was fine with it. She thought us boys were going to get hurt. My aunt was like, "Just let them do what they're going to do. They get hurt, they get hurt. They want it." So I remember that horse. So of course, there's two of me and my brother. So there's two of us. and we have one pony, so it was always fighting over who got to ride Skeeter. It was just like, it was always a fight, and my older brother always ended up winning, and I always had to ride on the back of the horse with my mom or my aunt. It was just like, ugh. Very rarely, my mom would be like, okay, you rode all the way this way, now let Jeremy ride him back. And then I remember one day we were out riding, and my aunt was like, let's go for a trail ride, because out behind our house, well, the road that we live off of used to be a dirt road. But since there's a water district on our road, they pretty much made us pave it so that they can drive down the road faster and be more proficient when they're sending their trucks out. I yell at them all the time, slow the hell down. But anyways, that's not the point. So we're riding the horses down the dirt road before it was paved road, and I was riding on the back of my aunt's horse, and my brother was riding on the pony. And for some reason, all of a sudden, I like roll off to the side of the horse, and I'm like hanging underneath the girl and off to the side of her, and I'm like barely hanging on for dear life, and I'm yelling at my aunt, and she looks down at me and goes, "What are you doing?" I don't know. I was falling. And she reached down and grabbed hold of my hand and pulled me up, and right as she pulled me up, her horse stopped and started peeing. And I was like, oh my god, if I was not paying attention, she would have probably peed right on me. That would have not been very fun. After that, my mom and my aunt were like, okay, it's time for my brother to get a horse of his own, because he was just too big for the pony. I think it was like 2 years went by, and my brother got a horse of his own. And I got the pony. And then I had the pony, I think, for 2 or 3 more years, and then I got a horse of my own. Okay, let me read some chat here. Hi, Jill. How are you tonight? I'm working on this guy from Diamond Art Club, War Pony. Good night. Thanks for coming. Hello, Jeffrey. Don't forget to show the host. Thank you. Horse Valley Farm. Nice. I love horses. So, flash ahead, like 5-6 years. I'm into horses more, showing horses more, going to shows with my aunt and my mom, and I'm starting to get more involved. Thank you. It's been one of my favorites for a long time, and I'm glad I finally was able to work on it. So I was getting more involved in the showing part of it, and I was also getting more interested in the cutting and roping part of horses and the rodeo side of horses, and just wanting to be around horses more. So my neighbor behind me, he don't live there no more. He moved to like Wyoming or something like that. he was a two-time world champion, team roping and cutting horse. So my mom used to ride with him a lot, and we used to get training with him. Square war pony. Mine's round. So my mom started riding with him, and he was riding this one horse. Her name was Pinky, and she was. So a pony is considered like anything under 14 hands, and so Pinky was like 14.1 hands. So she was just over classified as a pony. And that horse was a cutting horse. So she was short, stout, muscular, and that girl could move. So I started getting more into that, and John was teaching me more. And he had started out with just having me on the horse and him doing the movements like a cow, and she reacted to him just doing the flashy jerks in front of her. She started reacting to him, and he just told me, hold on as tight as you can because she can get to rocking and rolling. And I was like, all right, let's go. And he started working with me on that, and after like a month of me working with just me and him, he brought a steer into the arena, and I really got to see the horse work, because before, when he brought her into the arena with the cow, she was ready to work. So he was like, well, let me work her, because I'll take some energy out of her, because she's a Spitfire, and she's ready to go. So I got to watch him work her for a good 15-20 minutes. And oh my God, it was just like, she was jerking so hard back and forth in front of the steer, and was like keeping the steer like steady, like right in front of her, and she was just like jumping back and forth. Every time that steer flinched, she was on top of it to the right, on top of it to the left. It was insane. Oh, thank you, Sister Procrastinator. I love horses too. She was insane. So after like a half an hour, or maybe not quite a half an hour, 20-25 minutes, something like that, he got off and let me get on her, and she was a little bit more worn out and mellowed out, but she rocked me in the saddle a couple of times where I thought I was coming out of it, and I loved it. Started going to rodeos and competing in different rodeos around here. Good night, Sister Harvest Moon. Thanks for coming. So started getting more involved in all that, and then when I started going into high school, I kind of started not really falling out of like the rodeo bit, but slowing down on it, because with my parents, schooling was always number one. So it got to the point where I was more involved with school, because mom and dad were always pressuring me to school. School's number one. Amazing purples and greens. Wow. So by the time I was about halfway through my freshman year of high school, I was working a full-time job after school. I had a pig business with my papa where I raised pigs for kids for doing 4-H, and I had like 100 pigs on top of 3 horses, and I ended up and got rid of one of my horses just because 3 was too much. I didn't have enough time to ride them all the time. My brother ended up and took one of them and started riding him more, and then he ended up and lost interest in Chisholm, so I started riding Chisholm more. Chisholm was he was an Arabian. The dad was a pure white Arabian, and the mom was a Mustang out of Nevada, and made a gorgeous horse. Let me like just absolutely gorgeous. So the lady that we knew was storing the female at a stable, and she came into heat, and the guy that owned the stable had a Arabian Mustang or an Arabian stallion, and the stallion jumped the fence and got in with the female. And then when the lady that was a friend of ours went to go uh, take care of her horse, there was a stallion in with her horse. And 9 months later, or whatever it was, they're like, okay, she's pregnant. So she took her out of there and brought her over to my house. And the deal was, we kept the mom and the baby and took care of them until the baby was winged off the mom, and then she took the mom, and we got to keep the baby. And that was our deal. My brother took care of the horse and the baby. I love pigs. They are so adorable. Oh yeah. Hi, Koala Crafts. How are ya? So let's see, where was I? My brother took care of the horse, and the mom, we winged the baby off the mom. They came and took the mom. We kept the baby. The baby turned into a very energetic. Hi, Crafty with Kristi. What up, sister? A very energetic horse, because Arabian is a very energetic horse, and Mustangs are very energetic and spirited horses as well. So it was a very hot-headed little stud for a while, and then my brother was going to leave it as a stud, and then when he gave the horse to me, I had him de-studded because there was no way I was going to have a stud horse. They're too big of a headache. So I got him gelded, and he calmed down quite a bit, but he was still a hothead. But what do you expect? His mom was an Arabian, or his dad was an Arabian, his mom was a Mustang. Showed Arabians, and they showed Egyptian Arabians for 15 hands. Arabians are beautiful. Hi, Marcia. What are you working on tonight, Sister Kristi? So I started breaking Chisholm because he wasn't really broke when my brother had him, and I just he was hard to break for a while because he was a handful. So finally got him broke, finally got him riding, and I rode him for quite some time. And I think about this time I was a senior in high school, and I was more interested in girls. And I still had my animals. I still took care of my animals. It's just I kind of fell out of them for a while. And then when the fire happened in Jones Valley, which is up by the lake, and what was that? 94, I think it happened. We took in a bunch of horses and cows because people were getting evacuated out of everywhere. I'm working on a snack size DP. Cool. So because people were getting evacuated everywhere and we weren't going anywhere, although they told us that we had to evacuate, we told them, nope, sorry, we have too many animals. We had 13 cows, over 100 goats, or not goats, 100 pigs, and 8 horses. Sorry, we ain't going nowhere. So people started coming to us to store animals here, and a lady showed up and she had 5 baby Mustangs. And my favorite horse is a Mustang, and my favorite color combination of horse is a buckskin. I love a buckskin. They're beautiful. So she had 2 buckskins, a dark female and a light male. And I started playing with them while they were there because she left them there. I started playing with them. They were like straight up wild. There was like a 20-foot lead on the ponies or on the colts, just so you can be able to catch them because you couldn't catch them. They were wild. So started working with them, and then finally the fire let up, and they took them. They were coming to pick them up and take them home. And I started talking to the lady, and I was like, I really like these two colts. What do you want to sell them? And she was like, yeah, I would sell them, or I would trade them. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, I do endurance racing. And hi, Dreamer, how are ya? Nevada has wild Mustangs. Yes, they do. So she was like, I would trade these 2 for something else. What do you have to offer? And at the time, I had Chisholm like pretty much green broke, and I had a bunch of groundwork done on him, and where he was pretty manageable and pretty handleable. And I was like, well, I asked my brother, and he was like, I don't want him. He was too much for my brother to handle. So I said, well, I'll trade you this horse. And she's like, what is he? And I was like, happy early Easter to you too. We were like, he's the dad was a Arabian and the mom was a Mustang, so he's half and half. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. So she came over and looked at him. She liked him. She rode him. She's like, I'll trade you him for those 2 over there. And I was like, deal. So I traded Chisholm off. Chisholm now is one of the best endurance horses in California. He has won every single race that he has ever entered in as an endurance race. And holds the fastest times for all these races that are held around here for endurance races. And I was just like, damn. I ended up talking to the lady a few years later, and she's like, yeah, I love him. He's the best horse I've ever had. He's won me a lot of money in endurance races. And I was like, well, damn. And she showed me pictures of him, and he turned out to be a freaking stud of a horse. He turned out gorgeous. First of all, he turned out with this like dapple gray color to him, but he was a little bit darker than a dapple color. Sent you my niece's baby goat. She's got for her birthday. Ah, cute. And he's just absolutely gorgeous, and he's made her a lot of money and winnings of different events and stuff that she's put him into, endurance races and stuff. So I was proud that he went to a good home and is doing something that he loves, because he would have made a great endurance horse. I don't know why I never would have thought of having him as an endurance horse, just because he's an Arabian Mustang, and they both are super high strung and have a lot of energy and can go for a long time. Hi Kim, how are you tonight? I had 3 horses: Egyptian Arabian, half national show horse, and quarter horse paint. Oh, nice. I've had all kinds of horses growing up. I had my favorite horse of all, I would have to say, was my red dun. He was just a dream horse. He was awesome. He knew everything. He was just a good old ranch horse. And then I've had paints. I've had pintos. I've had Mustangs. I've had Arabians. I've had quarter horses. My great uncle owned over 150 racehorses that he used to race in the like Kentucky Derby and all the like the big races. And one day, one of his horses broke its leg in the startup gate for the race, and after that, he stopped racing his horses. So he had over 150 horses, and he called us up and he was like, you guys got to come down here and check out these horses. He says, I'm getting too old. I can't manage all these horses. I need to get rid of horses. So we went down there, checked out some horses. These horses were freaking huge. I've never been on a thoroughbred slash quarter horse, like freaking huge horse. Like these horses were like 17 hands. They were big, lengthy freaking horses. By the way, love TSA new artist. Yes, that new artist is absolutely gorgeous. So my mom and my brother ended up picking out a horse. I didn't go down there because I was still in school. So I didn't get a horse. But we found out later on that the horse that my mom picked out was pregnant. So that one was going to be my horse. And she was a gorgeous horse. And right now she's in, oh, where did they say she went? After my mom passed away, my dad sold off the horses. I think she's in Montana. She's want to get cleaned. Okay. See you right back. Man, you guys' allergies like off the charts lately. My allergies are crazy. Good night, Sister Diamond Lady. Thanks for coming, sister. My allergies have been off the like absolutely crazy. Like my eyes are watering. Nuts. So my mom's horse had its baby, and she was an absolute beautiful little filly. And we raised her up for a long time. And then when my mom passed, my dad sold her. She's in Montana on a ranch. She's a all around ranch horse. And the guy that bought her was a good friend of the family, so I know she went to a good place. And wasn't gonna go someplace that wasn't gonna take care of her because she was a very special horse. And then when I came back from being gone, because after my mom passed, I left with my girlfriend at the time, and I moved 3 hours away. And I was pissed when I came home and found out that the horses were gone. I wanted her, but she was gone. I was very upset. But other than that, I just always had horses here on the property. Always riding horses. I do miss having horses. They are a very strong animal to have in your presence. Like just to have something to talk to. They are very good listeners. Ugh, my eye is freaking watering. I hate that. I plan on getting a horse or a mule. I would really like to have a mule because I could take it hunting with me, and I could have it to where I could go anywhere I want into the wilderness, ride in on it, and then pack out my animal. That's what I really like to have. But as long as my dad's alive, I probably will not have one because my dad refuses to have horses on this property. No matter how much I've tried. Oh, candy of choice. Very, very good. Very good question. So I have a white chocolate Snickers because they were bomb last time. And I also have some. There goes my pen. Some red vines. Can't forget that. It's over there. Horses are super spiritual. Yes, they are. That they're one of a kind. You decide to get in your chair. He's onto his chair. I gotta be quick with the hands. Make sure I keep him in picture and not lose him. But I love horses just because horses bring back a lot of memories of my mom, because my mom was always out working with her horses. My mom was crazy, y'all. My mom would go out and work horses barefoot. I remember one day my mom walked out to the field to feed the cows. She had a grain bucket. This cow came up and stepped on her foot, and she was barefoot. And the cow was stepping on her foot, and she was trying to push this cow off of her. And every time she would push on the cow would just put her weight back into it. Hello, Sister Beth, how are ya? The cow would just push my mom, put more weight on my mom's foot. My mom ended up had to yell for us. We ran over there and pushed the cow away. My mom's foot was black and blue for weeks. But my mom never hardly ever wore shoes. She was just like, she had like leather freaking soles. I remember when I was a kid, I used to be able to walk on rocks, like no problem. Now, I walk on little pebbles and I'm like, ow, 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 my feet hurt. How's it going, Sister Beth? Speaking of candy, I need some candy. Horses are something that my grandpa has. Yep. I'm always reminiscing memories. I'll see a horse somewhere and I'll be like, that horse looks like Red. Or that horse looks like Michael. My aunt had this horse. His name was Michael. He was a gorgeous paint horse. My aunt spent like $20,000 on this stupid horse. Don't trust Michael. Not at all. Because every chance he got, he would bite you. But he was a damn good show horse. He made a lot of money. I just have horses in my blood because my mom and my aunt both used to run barrel horses back in the day. My aunt used to run a Mustang, a buckskin Mustang female. She used to run barrels on that horse. And my aunt never used reins with that horse. My aunt got on that horse and held onto the saddle horn for dear life. And as soon as you entered that arena, that horse was off like a rocket ship. That horse was so consistent with barrel racing. She was crazy good. And if you were riding her, like at home, you had to be careful with her. Oh boy. I learned my lesson with her one day. I asked my aunt, I said, can I ride Girl? Because the horse's name was Girl. And she's like, yeah, you can ride her. So I take her out in the field. Oops, sorry, I just kicked you guys with my foot. Take her out to the field. I'm riding her around the field. That horse was so set on barrel racing all the time. It was like barrel racing on the brain. That horse was psychotic. That horse would just be out trotting the field and all of a sudden it would see a tree and it would take off running straight for the tree and start rounding that tree like it was a barrel. And if your leg wasn't clear, your leg was coming off with the tree. And she would just start running around the trees like they were barrels. That horse was freaking a nutbag. But she won my aunt a lot of money back in the day running barrels. My aunt had probably there was a old horse trailer that was on the property that a tree fell on several years ago, and it just sat back there for a long time. My aunt and my grandpa were like, "We're gonna fix that trailer." Well, we ended up and sold it, and inside of that trailer, in the front tack compartment, it was full of trophies of my mom's and my grandma's or my aunts that they won in rodeos from running barrels. It was loaded with trophies. It was ridiculous. Oh yeah, tack for horses isn't cheap. We used to always go to the tack auctions and buy stuff. It was cheaper than going to like a big name brand store and buying tack for horses. You can get more flashier um stuff for like showing and stuff for cheaper. My aunt had this one leather halter that had a bunch of like chrome that had like engravings and stuff on it that she used with Michael for showing. But yeah, Michael was a good horse. She ended up sold him for a lot of money. My mom was a barrel racer. Nice. But yeah, that horse was crazy with barrels. She would all you gotta do is get on her and hold on for dear life because she's running. She was fast. She was one of the fastest horses we had on the property. You ever wanted to race anybody? Get on girl. She would boot scoot and boogie. Oh man, my allergies are crazy. Probably because I mowed my yard today. LOL. My sister was into show jumping and figure skating. We never got into show jumping. My aunt, my aunt did show jumping for a little bit, but we mostly did Western class show. My aunt did some English, but not a lot. My mom hated English, but my mom has a saddle it's an English saddle from like World War I. It's like hell old. It's hanging in my dad's house. My dad never got rid of it. And I told my dad, if you ever get rid of that, I'm shooting you. And he goes, why? I said, because if you go to get rid of it, I want it. It's hanging on the wall in the house. He's like, that saddle ain't going nowhere. And I go, uh-huh. I heard that a lot about mom stuff, but it always seems to be gone. Oh no, Beth. Hopefully you'll get it because this is going to take a while. Number one, because it's got quite a bit of confetti in it, which I'm fine with because it is a round And if I sit down each night and work on one section each night, or try to, but the plot twist, because I have a second canvas that I'm going to be working on as well. So I'm going to complete this one, and then I'm going to complete a Craftably canvas that is Breaking Dawn Warhorse. And then if I still feel like working on something, I may finish it off with the TSA. I feel bad. I don't know why I feel bad, but I kind of feel bad because I'm a TSA affiliate and I'm hosting an event that is Diamond Art Club and Craftably. But I made up my mind. This year was my year for round paintings. I'm taking a break from squares. You ordered 2? Nice. Western and side saddle? Cool. Well, I can tell you this. Depending on when you ordered your canvas, your wait time from TSA right now is roughly 4 to 5 weeks. So let's see, what else can I talk about? I have lots to talk about. I don't know. Indian Chief. Got coverage on 2 TSAs. Nice. Sending Kristi 2 TSAs. Nice. Indian Chief. What's Indian Chief? What is Indian Chief? Oh yeah, I'm sure you will. What painting is Indian Chief? I can't remember. Have I seen that painting? Am I missing a painting? Do I? What is Indian Chief? All right, I'm really intrigued on Indian Chief. No, I don't want Amazon. Stop it. Stop it. I want Treasure Studios art. Not freaking Amazon, dumbass. Ugh. This tablet is shilly. No results for Indian Chief. What are you talking about? Hmm. I don't know. It doesn't show Indian Chief on TSA, so I don't know where Indian Chief comes from. I'm lost. By Howard Robertson. Hmm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that new artist. Good God, you guys see those macaws and that turtle? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Howard Robinson. Come on. Alright, I'm not gonna look for it right now because I'm getting sidetracked. I'll look at it later. You'll want that monkey. Yeah, the monkey's hella cute. Yeah, I was drawn to blank. Thank you, the procrastinator. Oh, I have that one. You know what? Hi, Crafty with Shay. I wonder if that's a round or a square. Because if that's a round, I'm starting that shit. I'm gonna make this like a 4-month long event. With the monkey. Ah, gotcha. I know that painting now. I have it. It's in my collection. It's like one of the first ones I bought. Thank you, thank you. Trapper looks peaceful. Oh yeah, Trapper is very peaceful. Trapper had a very busy day today. He chased the riding lawnmower. I've been alternating calling mine either Gothic horse or horse with skulls. Hmm, cool. A horse with skulls. That sounds cool. All right, so let's see. $4 months works for you. Yeah, if that painting's around, I'm doing that one too. But I can almost bet you that painting's a square. Like, That's all I ever ordered was squares. But I may start it too if it's a square. I have to pull that painting out, see how big it is, see what if it's a round or a square. I can't remember. Want the turtle? You ordered it a week and a half ago? Yeah. I was trying to make it so everybody had enough time to either find the painting that worked or had a painting in their um, stash. Do it, do it. We want to see. Okay. Like right now? Gorgeous. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I kind of did forget I had that one. Um, yeah. I'd have to move Trapper to get behind his chair. I want War Pony, but it's sold out. Yeah, War Pony's been sold out for a while. I know a couple people that wanted it for the event, but it is sold out. Let me see what I can do here. See if I can grab that painting. Yeah, okay. Let me move this camera out of my way. Put it back here in the beautiful paintings. You're okay. You're okay. The painting's right here that I need. It's on top. How did I put it on top? Not gonna run you over. My favorite wall. Took me a while to find. The square. These squares look really good though. They look really good. Yeah, Trapper was like, "You're moving my chair, Dad. I'm out of here." Wow. It's gonna be confetti, 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 confetti. Holy smokes. Look how pretty that horsey is, though. And a pretty old horsey. Oh, I can do it. I'll definitely. Depends if I do this one. It depends on how fast I can complete the others. Holy cow, it's right. I was like, wow, that's got some confetti. But these diamonds look really freaking nice. Oh yeah, the gorgeous painting. So it's a plan. We'll see how long it takes me to do this painting and craftably. If I get them done in a relatively quick amount of time, then I will start the TSA. You guys got to work with me though. Help me get it done. Oh, LOL Trapper was like, "What are you doing?" We won't tell if you won't. You can do it. Holy cow, it's gorgeous. No rush, take your time. Enjoy them. Oh yeah. True. It just depends on how long it takes because I have other stuff coming down the pipes a couple of months. Like August area, I have a collab. Um, just depends what it take how long it takes. Oh, anyways, anybody want to come up here and on the live and chat with me? I'll send you the link if you're wanting to. If you're working on a painting or a craft, more than welcome. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here and talk about whatever. Your horse pen. Yep. Got my horsey pen. It feels weird single placing. Oh, Sister Debbie. Thank you. And you're never late. I appreciate you. Never late. We're still on for hours. Knowing me, it'll be like another 3 or 4 hour live stream. StreamYards told me today, you have 5 hours and then you're over your limit. you may want to upgrade your StreamYards. I was like, I'm good. I won't go live for over 5 hours. It's very sweet, Debbie. Thank you so much. But story about Trapper real quick. While I'm kind of off topic of what I was talking about to begin with, but so I forgot to tell you guys. Nothing wrong with that. Forgot to tell you guys. Trapper hurt himself like 2 weeks ago, and I stitched him up. It was like 2 weeks ago, maybe a little over 2 weeks ago, and he was outside doing something. Oh, he was outside running around, just having a good old time. I was sitting on the back porch, just relaxing after work, and never late than never. Yeah, he's okay. It is. He ran into something and cut his leg open. I don't know what he ran into, but he had about 1.5 inch long cut on his leg that was pretty deep. Like, needed stitches. So I called my vet, and they're like, well, we're closed. You can bring him in the morning. I'm like, well, if I bring him in the morning, it's kind of gonna be too late because it needs to be closed up now. Otherwise, the skin's gonna start dying around it, and it's not gonna heal correctly. So I went over to my auntie's and my uncle's house, which is across the street, and she's got horses over there. And so I go over and I just walk up to her horse and I take the tail and I grab like one of the longest, healthiest looking hairs off its tail and I cut it off about a foot and a half long, and I start making my way home. And she's like, excuse me, what do you think you're doing to my horse? And I turn around and I go, oh, sorry, Auntie, I just need a horsehair. And she goes, what do you need a horsehair for? I said, my dog cut his leg. I'm going to sew him up. And she goes, oh, okay. Good luck with that, honey. I said, okay, thank you. Bye. Love you. Came home, cleaned Trapper up. I shaved the cut so I could see it really good. I took a horsehair and I put 3 stitches in his leg. It was a little bit of a battle to get him to lay still and actually put the stitches into his leg. But it's all healed up now. The stitches are out. And it's looking good. The scab is last night actually he was laying on the floor in the craft room and I was like, what the heck is wrong with your leg, dog? And I forgot that he cut his leg. So I was like, oh yeah, I forgot you cut your leg. So I started looking at it and the scab was just hanging on by a little teeny tiny bit. So I ended up and wiggled it around and it popped right off. Hi, Katie. How are ya? Oh no, Trapper. Yeah. So I got him all fixed up. If you guys don't know, horsehair out of their tail or mane works phenomenal for stitches because it kind of just like disposes of itself after a certain amount of time. Because thread doesn't dissolve. I would have to cut it and pull it out. Horsehair dissolves after time. Oh, I need a new color. Hmm. I'm using Elizabeth Ward to kit up this, and I'm not sure if I really like these containers that much. They're kind of a pain in the butt to open. Get out of there. I'm sure if I use them for a while, they'll get better. Great job. Wow, good to know. It makes a lot of sense. My brother used horsehair for everything, including shoelaces. Yeah, horsehair makes a lot of awesome stuff. All right, my next color is going to be the 38. Fishing line. Bows for stringing instruments. Oh yeah. Harbor Freight storage. Yeah, I was gonna use Harbor Freight storage to kit up this kit, since Diamond Art Club comes in the big long strips. But I decided to use this Elizabeth Ward because I've never used one before, and I was like, I'll try it out. It's okay. It's just a little tricky getting it to open up. That's all. So let's see. What else is there to talk about horses? Yeah, horse hair brushes are awesome. I remember when I was younger, I bought my dad this brush. It was a piece of wood, and it was called the Bald Man's Hairbrush. I don't know why I just thought of that. My dad used it all the time. What up, Mrs. Coffee? Man, my eye is on fire. My eye is on fire. I should have put some Visine in. Allergy pills are wearing off. But that's alright. We'll live. So let's see. Used to have a horsehair dartboard. Those make really nice dart boards. Greetings, oh caffeinated ones. So let's see. Just trying to think of anything else I've talked about for horses. I just love horses. They're so easy to love. I will own one again one of these days. Hi, Gail. I don't know where my eye drops are though. They're either in my bedroom or they're on the kitchen counter. I'm squinting with one eye. I'm fine. It's only one eye that's watering. Deadly afraid of horses? Wow. Horses, uh, they sense things like dogs do. Like, they can sense, thunder, lightning, anything major that's happening, like in the weather, like smoke from a fire kind of scares them. They're very smart creatures, that's for sure. Oh, speaking of fire, we had a fire scare this week. Little ways out past me, a guy was burning a brush pile. Okay, so it was 83 degrees outside, and this guy's burning a brush pile. Yeah, granted, all the grass around here is green right now, but this guy's brush pile ended up and burned out of control, ended up and burned up 45 acres, and yeah, that guy's gonna have to end up probably pay a lot of money because the fire department had to come out there and put that fire out. And that ain't cheap. It's probably gonna be about 20 grand for him starting that fire. They don't mess around in California. You start a fire, you're gonna get fined. It was a pretty big scare for me because as I was driving home, I'm about a half mile from home when I see this big old huge plummet of smoke coming up about 2 or 3 miles down the road from my house. I'm like, oh shit. Is this really going down right now? We don't need a fire. No fires. Please, no fires. So I switched on the walkie-talkie on my phone that listens to the fire, any fire reports, and it was some guy's brush fire got out of control. I love horses, but will not get on one after one bucked me off. Yeah, a lot of people are like that, but with me, it was like whenever I got bucked off a horse, it was you get right back on. I got bucked off of I can't even tell you how many horses. I've trained horses. I've broke horses. I broke my aunt's daughter's, which is my cousin's pony. That pony was a Spitfire. She was like 4 years old, maybe 5, and she lived in a field by herself, and nobody ever did anything with her besides gave her water. No, never mind. Her mom lived in the field by herself, and the guy bought her. She was pregnant, had the baby, and my aunt ended up and bought the baby. But the baby had been out there for like 3 years, no human contact or anything. Oh, they sense fear big time. It's like a dog. It sense fear a mile away. I don't know, sister. Yeah, I've got bucked off of, I couldn't tell you how many horses. That's how I messed up my knee. I got bucked off a horse. I landed on my knee. and I hyperextended my knee. Did it stop me from getting back on that horse? Hell no. I was in the process of breaking that horse. I jumped back up, hobbled over to that horse, got back on him, rode him, got bucked off, got back on. It's the name of the game till he got to the point where he was manageable to ride. Definitely since fear. Yep. Hell yeah. They are definitely alert animals. They can sense things before we can. Same with dogs. Sneezed on by a horse. That's cute. I've been sneezed on by a horse. I remember one day I was getting my horse shoed, and or the proper terminology for it is shod, but I used to always say shoed. Um, I was getting my horse red shod, and I was I was eating lunch, and the horseshoe would come pulling in. And I was like, "Crap! The horseshoe is already here. He's not supposed to be here for like another 20 minutes." So I finish eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I run down and I grab my horse and I go over and I'm standing there waiting for the shoer to get ready. And I finish eating my sandwich, and my horse all of a sudden like starts nibbling on my fingers and like with his lip, and he's just like softly mouthing my hand with his lip, and all of a sudden that son of a bastard grabbed these two fingers about here and just grabbed a hold of it and clamped down on my finger. And the guy's over there shoeing, like taking the back shoes off of my horse. And I'm over here fighting with him, trying to get my hand out of his mouth. And I couldn't get him to let go. And I'm sitting there like screaming bloody murder. And then the viewer was like, "Are you okay over there?" I go, "This horse is biting my damn hand." And he was trying to get the horse to let go of my hand. And then my aunt walked up, and my aunt stuck her hand down the horse's mouth and got him to let go. And she's like, "Let me guess, you were eating food." I go, "Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwich." She's like, "Don't eat around the horse. You learned your lesson, right?" I go, "Yeah, I learned my lesson." My fingers hurt for like a week after that. Never again will I ever. Yeah, oh God, that hurt so bad. My thumb or my fingers like throbbed for days after that. It hurt so bad. They were so black and blue. It was horrible. I learned my lesson. Never mess with a horse's mouth. Horse's mouth has got more power than you know what to do with. They can bite you. I have a friend of mine got bit in the back by a horse, and the horse ripped a chunk of meat out of this guy's back. He was showing it to me one day, and I was like, "Dude," or no, he was taking his shirt off, and I was like, "Dude, what the hell happened to your back?" He's like, "Oh, working on a horse one day, and I was cleaning its feet, and it reared around and grabbed a hold of my back and bit a big old chunk out of my back, and I was like, good God, that's crazy. Never would have thought a horse would bite a chunk out of somebody. But I guess if they get irritated enough, they'll do it. All right, let's see. Oh, it was very painful. Very painful. That horse, ugh. I had a permanent indentation in my middle finger from this horse's teeth for weeks. And I was just like, what are you doing with your life over here? Biting on my hand. Oh, let's see. Ooh, sounds painful. Ew, Belty. Ew. Yep. It was painful. I've had, uh, I got kicked by a horse once before. Not very fun. It was my own horse. I was walking behind him, and I put my hand on his butt to let him know I was behind there. Well, my mom's cattle dog come running up behind me, and the horse hated dogs anywhere close to its feet or anything. Hi, Sherry Foster. Yeah, perfume isn't good to wear around them either. So this horse did not like dogs at all. Every time a dog would come around him, he would start kicking. Well, I didn't see Jody come up behind me, and the horse did, and the horse went to go kick her, and the horse kicked me right in my my shin. And oh my God, did that freaking hurt? The shin is like the most painfulest place in the earth. Not fun. My shin was black and blue for a month. I was about 10, and I was watching from Uncle Who's. No. Oh, I have let's see, I can. Good night, crafting queen, or Halloween crafting, Hallow Queen. Oh my lord, I cannot speak. Good night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. But yep, you learn lessons with horses, and you don't try to repeat those lessons anywhere else, because they can definitely hurt. Oh my goodness. Just a big old fat head. All right. So, yep, it's the Trap Meister. It's the Trap Meister. Let's do a giveaway. You guys ready? I think it's been long enough. It's been 2 hours since I started this live. I can't believe it's been 2 hours. So let's do a giveaway for some of these cute horse and saddle cover minders that I made. So we'll do 2 giveaways of those. My lives do go by fast, but they're always long as hell. You know, and I don't mind my lives going long as long as I have something to talk about and keep you guys entertained. I don't want to be like, I'm so tired. I should get off of here, but I'm gonna keep on downloading. Yeah. As long as I'm chitter chattering, I'm good to go. So let's see. Oh, everybody loves Trapper. Trapper's like Trapper's the star of the show. Okay. Well, thank you. I try to have a good story all the time, or at least something to talk about all the time. So we're gonna do 1 through 50, and you cannot go over the number. And once you guys pick, I'll use the tablet to pick a random number. I'll ship international. I don't give a shit. It may cost me a chunk, but I'll pay it. I don't care. I like having everybody have a chance. I already got to ship out a package to Diane. I finally got the wood burns done, and I got them. Yeah, I got them clear coated and ready to send out. I'm refreshing my chat. Hey, who's the ass hat that gave me a thumbs down? I really don't give 2 shits if you did or not, but whatever. Come on, live chat. There we go. Okay, so 1 through 50, the closest to. Go. Doop, 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 doop. Do, 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 do. Oh, okay. I see what you did. Never mind. I was like, only one entry, but you had a same number as the person in front of you. Everybody get their chance to get in there. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay. Let me go. Not StreamYard. Stop it. Random number generator. Oh, don't drop the tablet. Y'all, I'm so pissed off about this tablet. It's not even funny. 1 through 50. I've bought 2 different cases for this tablet, and neither one of them have fit. I had to send both back to Amazon. And they're like, well, there's 3 different sizes of that tablet, so make sure you find the right one. And so I look at the numbers on the tablet and I enter that into it, and it pops up a case. I'm like, okay, and it shows the same number. I'm like, okay. I buy it, it don't fit. I'm like, you're a pile of shit. Okay, so you see 1 through 50, 36. Number 36. Naomi got 36 on the button. Woohoo! Let's see, anybody else? Anything else? Nope. Naomi, looks like you the winner. Yes. Congratulations, Naomi. You'll have to email me your address, and I'll send you a picture of what I have available, and you can pick what you want. Okay? Let's do one more. And then next week in my whipping chat, I'll do a giveaway for another set. So this time we're going to do 1 through 50, closest to. I used to have an Etsy. I don't need an Etsy. No, thank you. I'm too busy. I have too much stuff that I do already. I don't have time for an Etsy. You should see my firewood pile, you guys. Like, you remember my firewood pile last year? My firewood pile this year is already twice the size of last year. I have so much firewood to stack. It is so stupid. Ugh. But it's alright. I'll stack it up. Yeah, Bev, I used to make these diamond stickers and sell them. That's what my Etsy was. And also, I used to make F-bomb stickers. I was just thinking about the firewood pile the other day, Jeremy. Yeah, my dad and my uncle had a little bit of a drinking party and splitting firewood the other day, and my pile of firewood is huge. No, Bev, you want to buy from me. Well, you're a Patreon, so you'll be getting some stuff from me, sister. As soon as I can get stuff made, I'm still in the process of making stuff. I have like 6 things I need to ship out, and then I'll get on to the next set of people. So yeah, I need to know your favorite color so I can make you something like this. I made this the other day. You guys want to see something that's gorgeous? Oh my god, is that just freaking gorgeous? There has been a couple of color pictures I would have bought from you. Coloring pictures? I need to color. Actually, Monday I'll be live with Crafting with Kristi, and we're gonna color. So I can't wait for that. I've been missing my coloring game for a minute. Last night in Mrs. Coffee's live, I played with resin all night. I think at the end of the live I said Happy Easter everybody, goodbye. I think that was the only time I talked last night because I was knee deep in resin. And then this guy, I can't get over how pretty that is. This is gorgeous. So that one's still curing. Let's go ahead and Papa asked who you were. I was there. I was there from the start to finish. I was nasty with resin, and I didn't talk. I don't talk a lot anyways. I'm always a lurker. Beth. That horse is beautiful. Okay, so let's do one more set of cover minders, 1 through 50. And this one, we're going to go closest to the number. So the number closest to over or under. Go. Yeah, at the end of the live, I said Happy Easter. I ripped my gloves off real fast. I think Maggie was saying goodbye with you. Yeah, Maggie was saying goodbye. Hey. Okay. Mm-hmm. You were dreaming, babe. Everybody enter. Everybody enter. Last call for alcohol. I don't want to leave anybody out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, Christina came in. Oh, you already answered one, Christina. Okay, let's go. Random comment picker. Random comma picker with some slow internet. Okay. 1 through 50. You see there, it says 1 through 50. And create. Oh, number 2. Anybody even have close to number 2? Let's see. Go to the top. Well, number 8's the closest that I see. Gail and Tanya both have number 8. Okay. I didn't see that, so thank you. Gail, you're going to have to email me your address and I'll get that sent off to you. You have Instagram or someplace I can send you a picture. Actually, if you email me, I'll send you a picture of what's available and you can pick out which ones you like. So Naomi and Gail. Got it. Wrote down. Congratulations. There'll be another chance to win another set in my whip and chat on Wednesday. So watch that and stay tuned. And then next week, I'll be doing it all over again with some more items. No more horsey items. Oh, so congratulations. Thank you. You're welcome. I have been making a bunch of them just so I can have to do giveaways. I've had so many people message me, sell me those, sell me those, sell me those. And I'm like, sorry, I don't sell them. I make them for giveaway items. So you'll have to. Oh, and just to let you guys know, here's my email. It's also in the description down below. And let's see. Anything else going on? Not that I can think of. Not much. Besides just, I feel like I have hay fever from weed eating and mowing and pulling weeds all day. Good night, SNJ Creations. Do I post a beginning picture? If you would like to post a beginning picture, you can. It's not a requirement. I trust you. If you would like to share a picture on Instagram of your work your progress for tonight, you can do that. However you want to do it. It's not mandatory. I just ask everybody to share their progress on a weekly basis. That way I can see how you guys are coming along. And if you want, I can add, hi Shez, how are you? D West. Hello. So if you guys want, if you're participating in the GiddyUp event, I can share your paintings in my whipping chat so everybody can see how everybody's coming along. All right, I think I'm done with this pin for right now. I am so tired of single placing right now. It can be anything horse related with any craft that has a horse in it or on it works. So you can have a cross stitch of a horse, a painting of a horse, anything of that. Mickey Sunshine, how are ya, Mickey? Man, I haven't used this pen in over a week and a half. I need new wax. It is dry. So let's see. What do you guys want to talk about? I have a seahorse. Is that okay? I don't know. I never said it could be a seahorse or like a living horse, like a Pegasus. Yeah. Mary Jane and Trapper were good this week. They had like one little spat where they were jerks to each other, but other than that, they were both really respectful with each other. They're actually doing really good. They're Trapper's still a little like when he first comes in the house, he's being a little bit of a jerk towards Mary because like he's been outside all day long. And when he first comes in the house, he's like, haha, watch this, cat. I'm gonna come over here and I'm smack you around a little bit before I go back outside and go run around. That's how Trapper thinks. It's like he's like, it's like this cat's never out of this house. It's always in my way. I'm gonna smack her around a little bit, teach her a lesson. Where are you going? You're making me do all kinds of work tonight, son. Gonna focus. Paint the stars with DSCs of Pegasus, kinda. Yeah, I don't care what it is as long as it's a horse. It's the only requirement. It can be any craft as long as it's a horse. Alright, I'm done with that color. So let's see. Oh yeah, I was laughing hysterical last night. Hey, these are hard to open. I hope they loosen up a little bit. Out of the way. I need to pick a new cutter. A new cutter. Let's do a green C. 300. It's a horse, kinda, LOL. Yeah. Okay, dokie. So, I guess I'll just go back to talking about horses. Let's see if I can name off all the horses I had as a kid. So, my first horse was a pony, and his name was Skeeter. And then I had, oh God, what the name was that? I can't think of the name of that horse. Jack. His name was Jack. And then I had Red and Chisholm and Tatanka. Tatanka was a badass horse. Tatanka was a pinto. A lot of people think pintos and paints are the same thing, but pintos are usually 3 colors, and a paint is usually only 1 color, or 2 colors, sorry. Like a pinto will be black, white, and brown, and a paint will either be black and white or brown and white. And I had Tatanka for a while. It was actually one of my aunt's friend's horses, and we were going to take him because she didn't want him anymore because he was a spicy meatball. He was a Mustang and was a Spitfire. Like every time you got on the horse, he would buck and try to kick you off, and was just, he was hard for a lot of people to handle. I handled him pretty well because I had a lot of experience, but nobody else really seemed to be able to ride him. Nice, Diane. Cool beans. Still here working and lurking. What? Well, awesome. Thanks for lurking and working. So, I rode him for a long time, like almost 6 months. Like every single day, I'd come home from school, or come home from school, and then go to work, and then come home from work and ride him. And I was literally the only one that could go into the pen and ride him. He stayed in a round pen for most of the time, just because he was hard to take from one pen to the next pen, because he was a handful. He didn't like walking on a lead rope very well, but that changed after I started working with him. He learned very, very fast that I'm not going to put up with his bullshit, and he learned that I was in charge. So I started riding him, and then my brother was like, well, if you got him broke, then I can ride him. My brother was on him for like 2.5 seconds and boop, bucked right off. Yeah, I've been known to be called as the horse whisperer. That movie was the awesome movie, by the way. Um, but yeah, a lot of people in my family used to call me the horse whisperer because, like, horses that were rank, like bronc horses, I could get on and I could work with, and they would calm down. They wouldn't be so much of a spitfire. But my brother ended up and got bucked off at Tatanka a couple of times. Got pissed off at him. Told the lady she can come bring him back, or she can come have him. And so she came and got him. I was riding him when she came and got him, and she's like, "Well, he seems to be better for you." I said, "Yeah, he seems to be real laid back with me, but all animals like me." Oh, kicking my pedestal. All animals like me. I don't know why. I'm like an animal guru. Like all animals like me. Um, so at work this week, off topic real quick, at work this week, I got to meet a little Frenchy bulldog. He was so cute. His name was Bruiser. He has Trapper's original name. And was so cute. He was one of our client's dogs, and he came in with the client, and he let him down on the ground, let him walk around. Gorgeous dog. This dog was like a almost like a gunmetal gray, and in between, like he had brindle markings as well. So he was like his whole body was like gunmetal gray color, and then he had brindle markings in between. Good night, sister. Have a great night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And he was just absolutely beautiful. He loved me. As soon as he seen me, he loved me. He was all over me. He was hanging on me. He wanted kisses. And my boss is just like, "What is it with you and dogs? Every dog loves you." I said, "I'm a dog person. Some dogs don't like me. I mean, I've gotten bitten by dogs. So dogs don't like me. Some dogs don't. When I was a kid, I got bit by a pit bull, and I was at this person's house every single freaking day, and I seen this pit bull every single day. And this one day, he decided he was going to jump the fence and bite me in the leg. Sporadic. That's why I was afraid of dogs for a long time after that. But I learned, all dogs aren't the same because they're all brought up differently. I was deathly afraid of pit bulls for a long time, and then I was at my buddy's house one day, and he was just like, "Hey, well, I gotta go let my dog out. Let's go walk in the back." And I go walking in the back, and he's got these two big old pit bulls, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna stand over here behind the gate over here." And he's like, "Well, come on back here. They ain't gonna hurt you." I go, "No, no, 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 no. I'm good. I'm just gonna stay right here." And he's like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Dude, I'm deathly afraid of pit bulls." And he's like, "My dogs ain't even gonna touch you, bro." Two of the sweetest dogs you ever want to meet. And that's when I was like, "All right, I can't hold a grudge against pit bulls forever because some pit bulls are raised good and are damn good dogs." And Blue and Deja were damn good dogs. Rest in peace, Blue. I miss that dog. He ended up and got out, was running the road by the house and got hit and died. It's very sad. But just like all dogs are like my friends. And then my neighbor at work, she comes over every couple of days and asks me to go let her dogs out. And she's like, "Can I get you to go let my dogs out?" I smell cheese. Huh? They smell fear. Uh so she's like, "Can you go let my dogs out?" I was like, "Absolutely. I'll love to go let your dogs out." Her dogs are adorable. She has uh, a yellow lab that looks almost like Trapper, except for he's like 6 years old. Trapper's only 2. And then she's got this little brindle dog. It kind of looks like a pit, but not really. I don't know what she is. I never really asked, but she's a sweetheart. And they just got a chocolate lab puppy. I was like, yes, please. I'll go let your dogs out. I get to play with the puppy. And then she told me the puppy's name, and I cried like a little baby. But that's just good memories. Kind of weird story. My brother's dog, uh, we named her Nellie Benelli, and my neighbor named their new chocolate lab puppy Nellie Benelli. So when she told me the puppy's name, I was just like, "Oh, I miss my Nellie Belly girl." She was my brother's dog, but I lived with my brother, and my brother was gone all the time, working. So I pretty much raised the dog with my brother, and then she hit 6 years old and she passed away. Or well, we had to put her to sleep, but we found out she was born with one kidney, so her body was fighting to stay intact, and just couldn't see her go through any more pain. She was only 6. Oh no, the cheese whiz! It's the cheese whiz! Oh really? Oh, I get why you said you smell cheese, because cheese whiz. God, good Lord. I'm slow. Ouch. Does anybody else have a problem opening these things? I don't know if I'm just not used to it. I'm so used to bags or Harbor Freight, and I'm not used to Elizabeth Ward's. Break out the plunger. Alright, what other color am I gonna do? I'm gonna do the hashtag. Sorry if I'm bumping you guys. 898. It's the hashtag life. Yes, that's why I stopped using mine. My fingertips were sore. Yeah, it's like, God, you have to like jab that thing underneath your finger just to get it to open up. This is the first time I've used it, so I wasn't sure. And now I'm like, I just use Harbor Freight for now on. But so the I figured I would talk about drive flat end of tweezers here at me. Okay. So the giveaways for this event, if I end up and do the third painting, depending on how long it takes me to do two, I'm probably going to do if I do all three paintings, it will be a giveaway from Treasure Studios Art, Diamond Art Club, and Craftably, since I'm doing all three. If I do all three. And then I got cover minders that I'm making. And Sister Shine Like a Diamond has donated a couple things for giveaway prizes, which is super sweet. I don't use them, but from what I've heard, they are hard to open and people use into the tweezers to open them. Gotcha. So Sister Shine Like a Diamond has offered to send over a pen and a cover minder as giveaway items, which is super sweet. I should receive that within a couple of days, so that will go. I'll probably end up and use that with the grand prize. So the grand prize will be a gift card and a pen and cover minder. She showed me a picture of them. I wonder if the horse is like the horse that I got. I don't know, it's a wooden horse from like Star Wars. That's what it was. So very sweet of Shine to send me that as a giveaway. And she says she's gonna try to do the GiddyUp event as well. I'm doing a mystery ever moment. Had forgotten how perfect the square girls were. Only had poor glue. Right, Mickey? I haven't worked on a double-sided adhesive canvas. I couldn't tell you how long. Like, it's been forever. I don't know if I could work on a double-sided adhesive canvas. It would probably piss me off, to tell you the truth. Just because diamond paintings tend to piss me off sometimes. If they don't go my way, I get irritable. Like, oh, I think I was talking about this last time. Oh yeah, they're definitely worth it. Every moment makes beautiful paintings. I just don't like double-sided adhesive. I think I was talking about this last time, but you guys want to see a funny video, go watch me kitting up Dreamer Designs. Yeah. It was not my favorite day. And then when I tried kitting up this video, or this painting, and putting it into a video, oh yeah, that was not a very good video at all. I had F words coming out of my mouth every other word. I was getting ticked off. I screwed up royally kitting up this painting. I had to go back and fix everything because I screwed it up. Jeremy, you and Kristi are talking about DD kitting up, and I watched it after I laughed so hard. Yeah, that I was I was not a happy camper in that video. Not a happy camper at all. Oh, okay, awesome, D West. Partials sometimes are a nice break. I need to work on my dragon as well, so I can try to get that finished. I'm over halfway done with it. I just started this today because it was time to start GiddyUp. It was time to start the GiddyUp. Giddy up, little doggies. Hey, Buffy. Let's see. Anything else going down? I don't know of anything else going down. I don't know of anything else. Anything you guys would like to hear me talk about? I'm an open book most of the time. I do want to kind of apologize for last week, or like the last week and a half. I kind of haven't been myself. It's a very sad thing for me. It was the 3-year memorial for my friend. Yeah, I found a horseshoe mold. I almost bought it, but it was a big horseshoe, and I don't know if it would work for a cover minder. But a really good friend of mine that I used to work with, his name was Cal, but it was spelled Kao. I'm good now, but it was a very hard week and a half. Um, he's an Asian guy. He was one of my best friends. I worked with him for like 8 years, and then after I worked with him for that long, we still remained friends. We still talked on a normal basis, like every day or every other day. We'd text each other to see how each other were doing. But his wife divorced him and kicked him out of the house, and it devastated him because he had just had his second kid with his wife, and he asked me if he can come stay with me because he didn't have any place to stay. And I said, yeah. But he wanted to rent a room for me, and at the time, I didn't have an extra room to rent. I had a roommate in one of my bedrooms, and my other bedroom, which is this one, I was turning into my craft room. So I didn't have an open bedroom for him to stay. So I was like, yeah, you can stay on my couch for a couple of days, man. I'm fine with that. So he slept on the couch for a couple of days, and then he ended up and went home to his mom and dad's. And well, it's not really his real dad. It was his stepdad, but his stepdad was a jerk to him. And 2 days went by, and I never heard from him. And I called him, never heard nothing, never heard nothing. I ended up and went to work, and my boss, my boss's kids went to school with him. So my boss was like, dude, you'll never believe what happened this weekend. I said, what? And they said, Cal hanged himself. And I was like, oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? So I uh I took it hard because I told him he can only stay with me for a little while because I didn't have a place for him to stay all the time, and I didn't want him sleeping on my couch all the time. But yeah, it was very, very hard. Um I kind of, in a way, took responsibility for him taking his own life, but I learned to I learned this week that just because I told him he couldn't stay at my house forever doesn't mean that I am the one that forced him to go home, and that's when he took his own life. But yeah, I miss you, Cal. You were a cool dude. I remember this one time. Um, I know it's not my fault. I know that now, but for a long time, it ate at me for a long time. But I learned that it wasn't my fault. But anyway, so we were playing poker one night because we used to play poker all the time, and we were playing poker. We're at a friend's house that was like a mile down the street from my old work, and we ran out of beer. This was back when I used to drink. We ran out of beer, and Cal came to me and he's like, Jeremy, we're out of beer. We need to go to the store. And Cal was already pretty shit faced. And I was like, all right, I'll take you to the store. No problem. I had stopped drinking because my girlfriend was pretty shit faced that night. So I had stopped drinking. And I took Cal to the store. And there was this chick out front. And I walked past her when we walked into the store. I didn't think she was that good looking. But Cal thought she was gorgeous. So we go in the store, we get our beer, and we leave. And I get in my car and I start it. And Cal's like, he's over there talking to this chick, and she's got a guy with her. And he's like, oh my God, baby, you're so hot. I want to take you home. This was like way before he was with his wife. He's like, I want to take you home. I want to marry you. And I'm like, Cal, get in the goddamn car. And I was like, dude, she's not even that good looking. He's like, yo, baby, you're fine. And he's like yelling at her across the street. The guy she's with is getting pissed off. He comes running at the car. Cal's like halfway in the car. He's like, let me out of this car. I'm gonna go fight him. And I reach over and I pull him back in the car and I take off. I'm like, we're not fighting some dude at the store. I said, she's not even that good looking. We're not gonna fight over some chick at the store. I want to marry her. No, you don't. You don't want to marry her. But I'm good now. You know, I talked to one of my really good friends as a counselor, a therapist, whatever you want to call her. And she told me, it's not your fault. Quit wearing that on your shoulders. And she was true. So I let go. Still feel sad for Cal. Let go, let it go, let it snow, let it snow. All those drunk moments. Yeah. Luckily, I quit drinking earlier. Otherwise, we would have been staying at Luke's house. Poor Luke. God, that's another one. Why do my friends kill themselves? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. My buddy Luke, I found him. He shot himself. Yeah, it's sad, sad, sad. All right, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for a burgundy down arrow. Is that it? That's it. 400. 400, 400, 400, 400, 400. Yep, the beard googles. Gosh. Goggles. I don't know why I said googles. It's been a long day, you guys. It's been a long day. So tomorrow, me and the Trapper Do are gonna take a road trip to my brother's house. If I drive, I will be recording for Patreons and Trapper Do. You wanna go play with tutus? Yeah, I want to go play with tutus, huh? Go see Uncle Justin? He's like, uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. I do, I do, I do. We're gonna go over to their house. Tomorrow's Easter, y'all. I can't believe it's Easter. I can't believe this. I can't believe it's already April. Trapper loves his cousin, Tule Rose. Is it a thing like all of us give our dogs middle names and last names and all the names? What up, Ruby Q? How are you, sister? So Trapper's name is Trapper Bruiser Do Fryer. Tule's name is Tule Rose or Tule Rose Lynn Fryer. I don't know where the hell. Oh, I know where Lynn comes from. Lynn was my mom's middle name. Yeah, like we always give our dogs like full out like freaking human names. Good, got my herd done today. Nice. Excuse me for 1 second. Yep. Allergies tonight are ridiculous. They're ridiculous. Thank you. I have a black lab named Abby May and a male pit slash lab named Harley Quinn. Nice. Trapper has his original name and the name I gave him. Trapper's original name was Bruiser. And then when I got him, I called him Trapper. The lady that had the parents named him Bruiser when he was born because he was the first male out of the litter and he was the biggest of all of them. So she named him Bruiser. So he came to Bruiser pretty good. So I named him Trapper Bruiser. That way, if he gets in like a lot of trouble, I can say Trapper Bruiser do, and he's like, huh? Put that middle name in there, Dad. I know I'm in trouble now. Yep. We're gonna go down to my brother's for Easter, have big old family gathering. I don't know what COVID's like in your guys' neck of the woods, but here we're on our lowest setting now, or whatever you want to call it, our lowest stage. They just lifted a bunch of stuff here. Now you can start going back into restaurants and all of that stuff. People still say California's bad. Well, depends on where you're at in California. Where I'm at in California, it's not that bad. Everything's opening back up. The biggest one was the restaurants. Like you can actually go in and sit down at a restaurant and eat dinner now, which is good. Same lowest. Yeah, I know a lot of places are still high. Oh my gosh. I missed your live last night, Ruby. I was like, no, I need my Ruby live. I went to bed early because I didn't have anything else to do. I watched a couple other videos after Mrs. Coffee got off her live, and then I just went to bed. Had nothing else to do. My little dog's name is Kayleen, which means feathered canopy. Oh, cool. I know you took a break. That's what I seen that last night. I was like, she's taking a break. I need my Ruby live. It was just not Friday night last night without a Ruby live. Because I'm used to this is coffee and then Ruby. I understand you need a break. Everybody needs a break at some point in time. But it just felt weird not having you live last night. Oh, and a reminder for all you creators out there, there is a cover minder challenge going on out there with Shine Like a Diamond and myself. Challenge all creators to a cover minder video, and there is a giveaway involved in that as well. Shine Like a Diamond is putting up a gift card to her shop, which is cool beans. So If you want to do the cover minder challenge, you have until Friday, and then it closes because that's the last day. We let it go for a month just because I figured a month was plenty enough time for everybody to get a cover minder challenge done. And I've already had people ask me, can you extend it? I don't have my cover minders in yet. What do you mean you don't have your cover minders in yet? Oh, well, I just went and bought a bunch. Sorry, we set it for a month, and that's it. If I accommodate one person, I'm gonna have to accommodate for everybody. That's why we set a deadline. Yeah, I seen J. Rob's Love last night. I was in there for a while. I wasn't talking, I was just lurking. Like I usually do. Just lurk and work. Get lots of stuff done. Can't believe this painting looks beautiful so far. Lots of browns. I can't believe I single placed for the first good 2.5 hours. And then I was like, I need a multi-placer in my life. Yeah, I had to stick to my guns. I had to stick to my guns with the pin stash, the cover minder stash, and I had to stick to my guns on this event because I had people ask me, "Let us use a cover minder, and we'll enter into your event." Sorry, cover minder's not going to work. You actually have to work on a canvas or a craft. Cover minder is the cheating way out of an event or a collab. My opinion. Oh, it is so nice to be able to work on a Diamond Art Club. I haven't worked on a DAC in a little while. Hi, Sam. I have completed that painting and it's stunning when it's complete. Ah, nice. Yeah, for sure. As long as it's got a horse on it, and I consider a unicorn a horse. For sure. I considered who else? Crystal from Crystal's Crafted Creations. She's doing a carousel. She said, "Does this count as a horse?" And I said, "Does a carousel have horses on it?" Yeah, then it counts. I'm not greedy. I'm not picky. As long as there's a horse, it counts. If it ships, it fits. If it fits, it ships, or however you say that. You can show the start progress on Instagram. It's not required because I trust y'all, but if you can at least share your progress on Instagram so I can see everybody's progress. You can share it on Instagram or my Facebook group. Use the hashtag, which is in the title to this video. Horse Valley Farm. Is that one with the like the purpley sky from DAC? I think I seen somebody working on that one. It was beautiful. What's everyone working? Oh, okay. What's everybody working on? I don't know. What are you guys working on? I was hoping to get this whole section done tonight, but I don't know. Oh, I understand, Ruby. I understand completely. Some days it's just out of control. Yep. Thank you, Naomi. All right. Let's see. What's my next color? Let's go for N. Blue N. 355. Well, he's been gone for like 2 weeks now, I think. Maybe longer. I bet you miss him. And I bet you he's a strict enforcer with the kids. The kids probably listen to him. I listened to my daddy when he spoke up. Like, yes, sir. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. You gonna do that again? No, sir. 5 minutes later, I was doing it again. You can do it. Yes, I'm gonna try. Get as much done. May have to go get some Kleenex because my sinuses are crazy tonight. Little alien heads. Um, yes, he is. The boy straighten the fudge up. Yeah, I bet. I was more afraid of my mama than I was my dad because my dad was hardly ever home when I was a kid. Mama was mom and dad a lot. Yeah, zebra would work. Zebra's the horse family. There's actually a restaurant out by my house, a little behind my house in the next little town down. A lady owns a restaurant, and she actually owns a zebra that was bred with a horse. She's got the baby. They're so cute. They're so little. They're such little quirky little things. They're so cute though. Oh, yeah, I could Zoom or you could FaceTime or could Duo. Diamond Dots has a pony kit. You know, I have never tried Diamond Dots. I have heard some good and some bad about them, but I haven't found a kit that. Thank you, Virginia. That I thought that I might like to try them. Oh, poor Michael. It's gotta be hard on him, kid. You like Diamond Dots? I should look into a kit. I have never seen anything that I might like, but you never know. There might be something out there. It feels so weird. My one eye is like watering like crazy. I just got DDs and love. I watched your video. They were pretty. You did one Diamond Dots. It was good. I wish they had border variety. Broader variety, not border. Oh gosh. Alright, now I'm under my other color. Butterfly partially. Yeah, there was a couple of cute ones. All right, what's my next color? I'm going with the alien head. So if that is an alien head, that's what I'm going with. It is 3830. It's the 3030. Go to Joanne's app, search Diamond Dots. They have a ton on there. Oh yes, correct. Diamond Dots has a variety. I meant duty at home. Oh, yeah, that one that you unboxed with duty at home. Duty at home. Oh, let's see. What else is going down? I don't know. So weird. They're both in different. I've never heard of it until you unbox those. All right. Damn it. I need more color. I didn't put enough in here. Ouch. Cannot get used to these. I got Diamond Dots on clearance. Had AB drills. Nice. AB drills are so nice to add to paintings. You know, I'm out of all the paintings that I have done, I have never added any extra diamonds like ABs or anything like that. I've never spiced up a canvas. The security guy carry him? Get on your own damn 2 feet, boy, and walk. Oh, bold. If you need anything, I'm here for you, Ruby. Yeah, I'm here for you too, sister. Hold on tight. Family's got you. I'm like, buy the TV, bro. Yeah, TVs can be expensive. Oh, you guys want to hear some bullshit? I'm so pissed off right now at this. Such bullshit. So I have Dish Network, right? So I called my Dish and I told them, look it, I am done with you guys. I want to cancel my dish. And they were like, okay. Let me plug this phone in real quick before it dies. Alright, so they're like, okay, no problem. So they cancel the dish. Okay. The lady's like, alright, so we'll send you a box in the next so many days, and you just need to send the receiver back to us. And I was like, okay, no problem. So I get the box on Friday. Get this bullshit. They expect me to go up on the roof and tear half of the satellite apart and put it back into the damn box and ship it back to them. I'm like, if you want the damn satellite, that receiver off the satellite, you could bring your happy asses out here and take it off the satellite, because I'm not getting on the goddamn roof. Sorry. I was just like, what the frick? If you want it, you can come get it. So sometime I gotta go up on the roof and take off the receiver part of the satellite so I can send it back. And then I gotta go and pull off the hub. Oh, yeah, it's not just the box. You gotta pull off half the stupid dish part, and then you gotta pull off the hub, and then you gotta, oh heaven forbid, if you miss the if you miss the remote, they'll charge you $100 for the remote. I said, you could have the goddamn remote. I don't even want it. What do y'all think that this is? Like $100 for a remote? I guarantee you that damn remote didn't cost them no damn $100. And then they tell me, if you don't return it all, we'll put a it'll go on your credit as you owe us money. I was like, oh hell no. Don't think so. No way, Jose. So the next time my little brother's over, I'm gonna be like, hey, little brother, you're a roofer. You're on the roof all the time. Will you go up there and tear my satellite apart? You know, I'm not afraid of heights. Okay, I'm really not afraid of heights. Returning a bunch of little pieces, right? Right. They came out and installed it. I was like, you guys came out and installed it. You can come take it off the damn roof. And they're gonna get it back, and it's gonna be broken and beaten up, and tell me to go on the damn roof to get that off the roof. Yeah, right. And then if I don't send it back in a certain time, they'll fine me $100. I said, fine me $100. See what happens. I ain't paying it. Uh-oh. Never mind. I forgot I had an empty one in there. So yeah, I was just like, this is bullshit. Like, I don't want to tear this stupid thing apart. It's like, what am I going to do with the receiver part? Am I really going to be able to use the stupid receiver part for anything? No. Why do you need it back? It's not like you're going to reuse it. Because every time they install a new dish on somebody's house, they install a new freaking receiver. And then a friend of mine was telling me that I could still receive channels through the receiver, although I don't have a box. And I was like, okay, like that's possible. I mean, I'm way out in the country. You think I'm really going to receive channels off of some stupid satellite that has nothing hooked up to it? I doubt it. But I never know. They freaking have over a barrel. Yeah, that's why I was like, all right, I know now to never ever get a Dish Network installed because this is ridiculous. Uh, you guys know those little tennis? No, tennis. What the hell am I talking about? Tennis. Those little basketball games where you like put the basketball hoop on like the back of the door. I swear, I'm a little kid at heart. My boss was throwing one away, and I was like, "Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing with this?" He's like, "I'm throwing it away. Why?" And I said, "Cause this is perfectly good. Like, I could take this home and play with it." And he's like, "Then take it home and play with it, because I don't want it no more." And I was like, "Okay." So I brought it home and I put it up in my kitchen. So now, no, it's not a Nerf. It's just a little plastic ball, like super cheap. So I put it in my kitchen. So I call it kitchen basketball. So like I get to play off of my counter. I get to play off the wall. And I just sit over there and play basketball in the house. It's kind of fun. And it's just like a little plastic or rubber ball. Nothing like super fancy. I think it says like NBA on it or something. But yeah, I can sit in the kitchen for like a half an hour each day and play that game, play some basketball, shoot some hoops. And then today, so this the main reason why I was telling the story today, I was playing basketball, just killing time. And Trapper Do, he's got this thing where whenever I shoot the ball, he'll run up and jump up and put his feet on the front counter and try to steal the ball away from me. I'm like, you little turd nugget, get back here with that ball. He's like, neener, 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 I got the ball. And he takes off running. I'm gonna come kick your butt. You may be my kid, but I could still kick your butt. But I am so looking forward to spending some time with my brother tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm either going to ride with my dad or I'm going to drive myself. I mean, it's kind of stupid to drive by myself. Well, I take a trapper with me, but it's kind of stupid because if we're all going down there, we might as well ride together. But at the same point, I may go down there early so I can hang out with my brother since I haven't seen my brother in a while. Oh, cute trap do. Yep, that was a cute butt. I seen my brother Thursday, and as I was pulling in the driveway, he was pulling out. I was like, "Oh, hi, bye, love you. Good night, Bev. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it, sister. Have a good sleep." Oh, she said good night to Trapper Duke too. Yes. Okay, come on out of there. You can do it. Yes, you can do it. Come out of the corner. No, we're not. We're not stuck in the corner. Have a great time tomorrow. Drive alone. It's more peaceful. Yeah, it is. But at the same point, it's like I'm going down there with my dad. Anyways, so it's like I just take one vehicle and go down, or drive down earlier by myself. We'll see. Depends on what's going on, because my dad might not go down until later. Alright, I need a blue arrow. 779. Oh, let's see. Anybody have any questions for me? Questions? I need to try to find somebody to come on with me for next week's live. So if anybody would like to come on the live with me tonight, to next week, let me know. I'll send you the link. You can come on and chat with me, hang out. We can work together. Nice. Yeah, true, Bev. But the way my dad is, it's like we'll go down there, eat, and we'll hang out for like half an hour, and then my dad will be like, "Let's go home. I got shit to do." I'm not worried about my dad. Now, his wife, on the other hand, yeah, I might be worried about that. Just because sometimes she, oh, yeah, and her friend lives next door to my brother, so she'll probably be over at her friend's house. I'll probably drive by myself so I can go down there and hang out with my brother. Help cook dinner. Anything else I need to do? Um, I still gotta find out if I need to bring dessert or not, because they never really said if they needed the dessert. They said everything else was there. Jeremy Dennett, DP, Addiction Adventures. Um, I don't know. I usually, when Jen's live, I usually just getting home. That's the problem with a lot of live streams. It's like I'm just getting off work or I'm just getting home, and it's hard. I have to get the veggies ready to roast for dinner. Roast the lamb. Catch you next time. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, Chaz. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Happy Easter. Alright, let's see what else I can get done here. A little crosser. 356. When I started training in Arkansas, I was supposed to fly and then add 2 vans that would drive us around. I refused. I drove myself. Yeah, most of the time I do refuse to drive with anybody and rather drive by myself, but in this instance, I know my dad's gonna go down there and be like, let's go. Time to go home. When my dad's ready to go home, it's just like he's ready to go. Um, let's see. Anything else I could talk about? What you talking about? Talking about love. I think I can finish this section. I just gotta find something to talk about. Otherwise, I feel like I am slowing down and getting quiet. I don't have much to go, so I'm the same way, lol. Yeah, I'm usually the same way, except for if I'm at my brother's house, I'll end up and stay there for a long time and just chit chat and ramble and catch up with my brother because we don't get to see each other that often. Or I'll just go to my brother's house and start working on something. Be like, I'm here for dinner, but I'm gonna go mow your yard, or I'm gonna go do this or do that. Oh man, I'm ready for bed. It has been a long day, y'all. I need an allergy pill and a nice long siesta. Talk about what you have been doing at work, or tell us what you used to make stickers. Work has been extremely busy. Like, The last 2 days, so Thursday, Friday, I stood in one spot and I mailed 30,000 postcards. And talk about boring. Yeah, total boring. Standing in one spot all day long. It was boring. And then stickers. I use a couple of different things for stickers, like stickers for my planner. I use sticker sheets, like it's called crack and peel sticker. Here soon, I'm gonna take Trapper's picture and I'm gonna crop it so it's just Trapper's head, and I'm gonna make a bunch of stickers for my planner. All right, H 3772 right here. Good night. I had fun talking about horses. Thank you, Cynthia. Have a great night. So, like the stickers, like the diamond stickers, those are made out of straight vinyl. And we use what's called a plotter. And here soon, we're probably gonna have to upgrade our machine because it's old, it's out of date, but it's done us well for the amount of vinyl that we do. It's done us well. You want Trapper stickers? I've been thinking about making Trapper stickers for the channel, but I need somebody to make a logo for the channel. I have a logo idea in mind. I just can't. I don't know how to do it myself. Hear me out. So the logo I have in mind is like an animated logo. You guys seen Enabler's Outpost new logo? It's like animated version of Edward and Elizabeth. Well, I've been thinking about making a logo for the channel like that, except for have me, Trapper, and Mary in the logo, and it'll be an animated, like an emoji type thing. But I don't know how to make that. I don't know how to make. Yes, my F-bombs are vinyl. It's just made out of uh yeah. I use what they call a 10-year vinyl because of the heat in California. Normal vinyl only lasts a couple of years. So I started using the 10-year vinyl. So if you put like your F-bombs or the diamond stickers on your car, they'll last for roughly 10 years in the heat. But normally vinyl stickers don't last as long as they say they last. Yeah, I talked to Sister Elizabeth about who made that. They told me who it was and gave me her information. The only thing is it was expensive, and I don't know if I want to put up that much money for a logo. My boss at work, he's a graphic designer. I've asked him multiple times to make me a logo, and he's like, it's for your YouTube? Nah, I don't want to make a logo. I'm like, quit being a little crybaby. Yeah, a Siri cut would do the same thing, sister. Definitely. It's just Siri cut is just a smaller version of the plotter that we have. The plotter that we have does vinyl that is 24 inches wide and is on a roll of about 100 feet. Just the Siri cut is just a smaller version. That's it. But it basically does the exact same thing. I need to get me a Siri. Or a Cricket. One of these days I'll get one. I mean, I can pretty much do everything I want to do at work. I don't think he's jealous. He's old fashioned. He's different. He's like, what are you doing on YouTube? I'm like, I have fun with it, so just leave me alone, okay? My boss is actually in my Facebook group, so yeah, when I first started my Facebook group, I was like, hey, will you let me know if this works? So he sent in a request to join the Facebook group, and it worked, so I was like, cool, thanks, and I never kicked him out. 3064. 30. You're welcome. He doesn't understand the use of YouTube. There's no purpose to it. Yeah. Yeah, Trapper Dude's out like a light, Mrs. Coffee. Mrs. Coffee. I want to sleep like him too. Like, I want to hit the hay and just be out. Lights out. Don't have to think about anything besides waking up tomorrow morning and figuring out if Dad's gonna feed me at 8 o'clock or if he's gonna make me wait until 8:30. Usually during the week he gets fed like first thing in the morning, but on the weekends I try to sleep in a little bit. That usually doesn't happen because Trapper's like, hey yo, you're gonna get up and feed me? Like, you need to get up and feed me, like right now. Like, come on now, get up and feed me. But yeah, I've been wanting a logo for quite a while. I'm not like very talented when it comes to being creative. Oh, I bet you he would too, sister. He'd probably wake up in a heartbeat. All right, my last color is 402. See if I can pick up 3 diamonds or 4 diamonds. got that section done. Nice. One section done. I don't like seeing the white behind it. That's gonna drive me nuts. Woohoo! Oh my god, my sinus is jacked up. Did you guys see this? I want to learn how to make those, because that would be a cool way to make cover reminders. I got that from Bev B Diamond Paints. I ordered some stuff from her Etsy shop, and that was a surprise she sent me, which was very sweet of her to make it for me. I'm sorry, sister. Hopefully your hand starts to get better soon. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight, Diane. I greatly appreciate your support. I'm gonna call it quits. It has been, I don't even know how long. It is about 5 minutes away from midnight, almost Easter. It's been 4 hours. Holy crap. I'm gonna go take an allergy pill and climb in the bed and be out like a light. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I'm happy I got one section done. Happy Easter to you guys too. Thank you for coming, Mrs. Coffee. You're very welcome, Sister Beth. Thank you. Happy Easter to you. 3 a.m. here. Oh man, you guys are rock stars. So, oh, I like the way that looks. I like the colors of it. It's pretty. Happy Easter, everybody. Look at that little cute face of Trappers. Look at that cute face. He didn't wake up. Red vines. So, I thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. Thanks for helping me kick off the GiddyUp event. That's what I'm working on. On my way out. Thank you for the thumbs up. Bye, guys. Have peace, love, and respect for all. I'll see you guys in my next video. And hope you guys have a happy Easter with your family. Oh, look at the eyes. He got it. Alright, guys. Bye. Thanks for coming. Have a great day. Happy Easter. Good boy. Bye, guys.